Hey, beautiful friends. Today I was hearing that it doesn't seem like the collective knows just how valuable they are. So, in my pre shuffle, I got the sense of self worth card. And so, I am just curious, do you guys know how amazing you are? Do you know all the beautiful things that you bring to the table? Do you know all the reasons why you're lovable, why you are here, why you are important, necessary? All of the things, right? So that first card that came out, number 26, is Flamingo Spirit, which says embrace the in between. So this to me says maybe you don't know how valuable you are yet. Maybe you've been showing up and you've been doing the things, but you haven't really taken the time yet to acknowledge just how valuable your presence is, just how valuable what you bring to the table is. Oftentimes I see this where people want to compare themselves to someone else that they admire or that they aspire to have something similar to. And in doing so, unfortunately, sometimes it actually can make people feel worse because in comparison, they don't feel they measure up. Well, the whole point is we're really not supposed to be comparing ourselves to each other thinking, I have to look like that, I have to do that, my version has to be that. We're really just supposed to use that, ideally in a healthy way, to motivate ourselves and do it like comparing older versions of ourselves to this current version and what might a future version evolve into. That is one of the healthiest ways to use comparison. And we'll go more into that in separate coaching videos, right? Point being though is it feels like you're not necessarily in total awareness of all the things you bring to the table, why you matter, and why it's important for you to actually see how much you matter, okay? And then the next card is 68, Wombat Spirit, which isn't coming up very often. They're a little bit more unique and a little bit, surly sometimes, but they say be at home. So really be at home in yourself, getting to know yourself, maybe taking some time to actually consider what are all the things that I do for others, that I do for myself, that I know I do well, that I know I've been, told in the past that I've done well, or, commended for, or praised for, or whatever, or just things that you feel genuinely good doing and you know that you're good at them without anyone having to give you that external validation either. And so that's one of the biggest pieces I will give in closing is if we wait for other people's validation to make us think that we are worthy and valuable, we may never get that. So it is important for you to validate yourself, your worth, and to know you are amazing.